for another phone warm up. There it is. What up? Good morning, James Rice. Let's go live. Coach Shanna, oh my gosh, you're here again. It's probably a good sign that we should be scheduling to hang out and do something this week, or I should say, continuing to do something. Easily one of my favorite ride or dies from my past, and look forward to you being involved, which reminds me, Fit Over 50, the website will be done incredibly shortly. And with a little luck, Shannon will be one of my mentors, one of my affiliates on the site, bringing you content to do what? The content's always the same. The reason's always the same. It's to help you be a little better. Carrie, thank you for the invite to the Zoom last night. Let's Zoom Monday or Tuesday. Michelle, how the heck are you? I talked to Ree. She's getting on board, I guess, this week. Maybe it's going to be this Friday. But in the meantime, each and every one of you, a big shout out. A couple new flavors have come in. A couple new keto nats have hit my doorstep. A couple, what else are they called? Keto ups have hit my doorstep. So there's opportunity there. But that being said, let's slide right into, I appreciate you staying beautiful day. I want to shoot in my backyard, which I should mention again. Each and every one of you are invited. You just need to schedule it and come on down. In fact, I have a friend of mine from high school that her and a friend just scheduled to come over mid-March from Arizona. I told him it was like, cost you nothing. You stay at the house. You don't even need a car. I've got an extra car if you need it. That just rings my bell and begs the question or begs the comment, which is always on my mind, is what are you being intentional about? So when we talk Sunday, the theme's always going to be the same. Now we're going to wrap it up in our February, which is Valentine's Day, which is your heart. Reminds me of my heart. That's the anchor that keeps bringing me back. When I think of heart, I think of my heart, and I think of what the heck I'm doing with it. And so on Sunday, it's always going to be the same. It's going to be additional rest and recovery. I don't think that I don't rest and recover all day, all week long. That's an important piece that maybe we'll chat that real quick to remind you about, is that the things that you work on, you're in general, your foundation, your fundamentals, faith, fitness, family, friendships, and finance are 24/7, 365. The difference might be is you might change the focus and the intensity on a certain subject, but it's not like to me, your career shouldn't be Monday through Friday. If you're working and it's Monday through Friday and all you look forward to is Saturday and you dread Monday morning, quit. Find something that you want to do, meditate on, be involved in all week long. Your fitness is all week long. We're going to talk about that a little bit. But there may be certain days that I'm in the gym, or certain days I'm doing cardio, and every day I'm recovering. So it just changes the focus. And every day you should be meditating on and working on your relationship, your family. No doubt about it. Date night might be Friday, but Monday through Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday are just as important. Make sense? Finances, every single day. So if I could encourage you in a piece, it would be to get that mindset that it's not what am I doing in these areas of my life in the next 60 days. It's what am I doing in each of these areas of my life in the next 60 minutes. That's a piece that I've been preaching lately. And so as we swing that over to Sunday, no doubt about it, it's going to be a little bit more time in church. Church is from 10 to 12, 12:30 maybe. And then it's really digging a little more into recovery. That's super, super important for me right now in this season. Why? Because what's going on in my life is abundance in my ketone business, in my supplement business. I know it's January, February, New Year's resolutions, getting ready, starting to ponder spring, starting to ponder the beach. All those things are bringing more people together to ask questions of what can you do? Well, with more people bringing questions, more people in the community, it means more work. It means more stress. It means more workload. It means more activity. Okay? Because if I don't stay on it, it'll be gone. Right? By the same token, check this out. Many of you know I've struggled with pinched nerve, encapsulated nerve, some mild fascia tightening that's created a lot of discomfort, not pain, discomfort in my foot, numbness, swelling, it's just not comfortable to be on. So literally for the last 2 years, you're talking about a guy who went from being in the gym 4 days a week, out running maybe 4 days a week, hitting the heavy bag maybe 3 days a week, and I might have even done some other cardio a couple times, to zero cardio, zero running, right? Zero hitting the heavy bag. Well, I started doing that again. Okay. So what does that mean? Well, it means my since the activity level is picking up, what does that mean? That means that my breakdown, okay, my stress and strain on my body is that much higher. What's that mean? Gonna need additional recovery. So holy cow, what are you saying, James Rice? You've got additional activity in your business. Also, the book just got finished up and went to the printer. So what does that mean? Now it's all hands on deck selling the book, right? Finding a PR firm, getting a site set up, driving traffic to the book, because we've got a lot of money invested in it. And now I need to get in people's hands. The website's almost done. So there's more. Fitness, I decided to add more. Push it in my chips a little more with a couple others, including my church. So that means more intentional recovery. Okay. Hydration's a must. Good sleep's a must. The right amount of sleep's a must. More so than ever before. My choices of foods, a must. I'm having to tighten up the aspects that help me recover and be even more intentional in that recovery, so that I'm prepared for the additional physical and mental strains of my workload. So I want to encourage you in that as you step into your comfort zone, not out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone, believe me, that's funny, that zone where you're not asking people questions, where you're not putting yourself on social media, where you're not doing a live, where you're not having friends over, where you're not talking about, trust me, that's not your comfort zone. That's your discomfort zone. Because that's not where you want to be. It's only comfortable. It's almost like hiding, hide and seek. Where you're hiding, that's what you're only comfortable until somebody doesn't find you. So while you're wearing that mask, while you're hanging out in your comfort zone, which is really your discomfort zone, it's only comfortable until someone uncovers you. So as you are stepping into your comfort zone, the zone that you dreamt about, that you envisioned, that you watched other people be in, make sure that your rest and recovery is even that much more intentional. One of those pieces might be, I might leave it with this, it may need to be a season of sorting and sifting. And your heart's probably going to tell you who, maybe what you're reading, maybe what you're watching, maybe that book that you're just reading in the morning, maybe that evening show. You might have to sort and sift a little more and say, are they good for you? Because, if your life is a 10-pound bag, it only has so much. I used to picture like that Jell-O my aunt would bring to the holidays that got the different layers in it, the different flavors. My heart, my soul, my brain only has so many layers. And if a couple of those layers are taken up by drama, resentment, someone you don't want to see, someone who you're talking to, or that you're reading, or that you're listening to, is putting negative thoughts, negative mojo into your life, then you've only got this much left for the goodness. So you might need to, in fact, I'm going to tell you do need to. It's been one of the most important tools in my toolbox is who and what have I gotten rid of. It's almost more important than what I've started doing. Because when you get rid of those distractions, and they're in many forms, again, it's what you're looking at in your house. Again, like I said, who you're talking to, listening to, your morning YouTube, who knows what it is. When you get rid of those people, then that gives you more room for goodness. So I hope that those pieces resonate, and I hope you'll find some quiet time. And I know it's funny when I say that, I almost immediately hear someone say, well, you don't understand, I got this, and I got that, and I got that, and I got that. Stop. The dog wags the tail. You're letting the tail, what up, Stella? You're letting the tail wag you. I know your kids got activities. I know you want to do fun stuff. People say you only live once, you can't take the money with you. Okay. Well, if too much living and too much spending is creating friction in your soul, creating friction in your relationship, creating friction in your family, why don't you maybe simplify? Tell you what I did last night. I was here at my house. Wasn't out on a single site. Wasn't out about with my friends till late. Sounds pretty fun. But I choose recovery. I choose rest over more activity. Why? Well, you can imagine if I was out and about with friends last night till who knows how late. You think I'd be up at 6 in the morning? You think I would have got my morning reading in? You think I would have got my morning prayers in? You think I would have checked out my plants? You think I would have watched the quail? You think I would have practiced my piano? You think I'd be doing this live? Heck, I might not even be up till 10 a.m. Choices. Then you start in February with your heart, with your Valentine's, with your heart. And then I'm encouraging you to make, I don't want to even say those hard choices, because hard is where you're at now. Because as I'm chatting about it so much, you're probably wearing a mask, hoping that people don't see your budget, hoping that people don't see your relationship, hopefully they don't see your fitness, hopefully they don't see what you're doing in your faith, hopefully they don't see what's in your finances. You don't want to live that life. Trust me, I've been there, done it. Been there, done it in every aspect of my life. My relationships, my failed marriage, relationship with my daughter, maybe with the grandkids, parents, myself, my fitness. Shoot, every area. But I got tired of it. Got tired of it. So I had to decide where I wanted to be, and who I needed to listen to, and who I needed to read, and who I needed to hang out with, and who I needed to follow, and then who I needed to not follow, and what I needed to do with my time. Because you can't do it all. Well, I'd say to people, you can. You just have to decide what all is. Start with you. Start with you making those hard decisions, Twyla. Who you want to run with and who you want to hang with. This Sunday, I'm not even going to read out of my books. Probably something good in there. I just wanted to encourage you to be intentional in your rest and recovery today. Questions, comments, thoughts, reach out and let me help you. If you like what I'm doing at all I ask is you share it with a couple friends. Yeah, that's good, Jen. So I pray that you, my wish for you today is that, like I said, you'll be intentional. And again, if you like what I'm doing, share it to your social media, share it with a couple friends, and see who comes. Okay? So all you're doing is being you and sharing, being you and sharing, being you and sharing. See who shows up. Okay? I'll let you do your thing. Appreciate each and every one of you. Give me a holler if I can do anything for you. Thanks very much, Tammy. I'm going to rock. Love you guys.